You think you got enough soap there?
To tell you the truth, I have no idea. What do you think?
Well, I think unless you're planning on all of us taking a bubble bath together, you got more than enough. Let me take a wild guess here. First time doing laundry?
Isn't that obvious?
I'm sorry to say that it is.
Well, looks like you're the only witness to my stupidity. So if I dispose of you, my secret will be safe.
Well, then how are you going to finish your laundry?
Good point. Okay. Please help me and I will love you forever.
Well, if you put it that way. You know, there are directions on the box.
I really didn't think it was going to be that difficult.
How is it that you've never done laundry before?
All right, I admit it. I'm a mama's boy, okay?
Having a loving mother is nothing to be embarrassed about. You know, it's okay. We all have to learn someday. I've only been doing my own laundry since I moved out.
Uh-huh. See?
Of course, that was 4 years ago.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I hope you don't think I'm being rude.
No. Trust me, a little mockery is an even trade for the cost of a new dryer and an all-night mop job.
Here, let me show you how to do it. Oh, these are cute duckies.
They were a gift.
From Mommy?
Yeah.
Quarters? Okay. That's all there is to it.
Groovy.
So next week we'll learn how to separate our colors from our whites.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay, I didn't hear you coming.
I'm sorry, I feel like an idiot, but I just remembered that I didn't thank you for helping me.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're welcome. Although, there is one thing you can tell me.
What's that?
Your name?
Oh, Robert. Sorry, and you are?
Nice to meet you, Robert. I'm Marcy.
Marcy? Now that's a cute girl, isn't it?
Oh, thanks. So, what are you studying? I mean, I assume you're out here to go to school and not just hang out in laundromats and pick up on cute co-eds.
Yes, I'm enrolled for next semester up at the U. To study the wonderful world of law.
Really? I'm impressed. Although I must say you do need to work on your presentation skills. I really don't see you as an intimidating prosecutor or confident defender.
Remind me to never call you if I'm ever feeling suicidal. Aren't you psychology students supposed to help with people's self-image?
How did you know I was a psych major?
I saw you reading a psychology book the size of a dictionary when I first came in.
Yeah, that's me. One more semester and I am free.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long road, but well worth it.
But in the meantime, how about dinner?
Well, I think that sounds like a grand idea. It is getting a little late, though. But how about lunch tomorrow after school gets out?
How about a picnic then?
Why, that sounds lovely.
Thanks again for saving my butt. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
So why law?
I don't know. Why psychology?
As far back as I can remember, my friends were always running to me for advice or a shoulder to cry on. So I figured, now I can charge them for it. Make money off of other people's misery. That's my motto. This place is so peaceful. You know, I've lived here my whole life and I didn't even know it existed. How did you find it?
It's the first thing I look for in a new area. Somewhere out of the way, quiet, peaceful. Some place where I can study or read or sleep.
Well, I hate to tell you, but your secret's out.
No.
Because you are sworn to secrecy. Punishable by death. You can't tell a soul.
I guess I can keep your secret. So am I the first person you brought here before?
I am new. I don't really have any friends here.
Hey, you know what? A bunch of friends and I are going to go to the lake this week. Water skiing, banana boats, the whole works. Do you want to come? It'll give you a chance to make some new friends.
Really?
So much for your secret garden.
So much for being alone.
So, how about it? We'll be swimming by day and camping under the stars by night. It'll be a blast, trust me.
You and your friends.
Yeah, it'll be a great time.
You know what? It sounds like a blast, but I probably shouldn't go. You know, I don't want to be a third wheel or something.
Oh, no, it's okay. There's going to be a lot of people. They won't mind.
Well, I don't even have any camping gear. Sleeping bags, stuff like that.
Is there something wrong?
No. No, it's just, I don't want to be a nuisance, you know? It's okay, maybe some other time.
Robert, what is it? Have I said anything that...
No, it's not you. It's kind of embarrassing.
It's okay, you can tell me. You know, sometimes it's a lot easier to talk to strangers than to someone you know really well.
Well, something happened to me out in the woods when I was a kid. You know, it scared me so bad I haven't been back since. I can't even drive through a canyon without breaking out in a cold sweat.
What happened?
I'm sorry. I know you're trying to help, but I haven't told anyone. I haven't even told my mother.
Whoa, it must be pretty serious if you haven't even told Mommy.
That's right. Go ahead, mock me.
You are serious. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it. It was just a stupid kid thing anyways.
Oh, no. Things that are traumatic as children are magnified because we're children. But chances are, now that you're older, whatever it was you feared may not bother you now.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, traumatic experiences can cause serious problems that hang over our heads the rest of our lives. Wouldn't you like to get rid of this fear that's been bothering you all these years?
More than you could ever know. Well, how?
Well, you have to confront your fears. You have to face what scares you.
Is this kind of like getting back on the horse?
Exactly. If you do this, you'll be able to get rid of this burden of fear once and for all.
So what exactly do I have to do?
Well, come with us and we'll reenact what happened to you as a child, and you'll see as an adult that there's nothing to fear anymore.
Yeah, but what if I can't do it? You know, I don't want to embarrass you in front of your friends if I chicken out or something.
I wouldn't be embarrassed. And besides, you shouldn't worry about things like that anyway. So you'll come?
If it was just you and I, maybe, but with all those people around.
Why not?
What? Just us go?
Yeah, we could do a trial run and cure you of this problem before we do the real thing.
Yeah, no. Well, that's great. That way, if I embarrass myself, it'll only be in front of you. And I've done that enough times already. One more will hurt.
Well, I've got school during the week. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
I do now.
Yeah, just overnight.
Isn't that kind of soon? You barely met this guy. That sounds like something I would do.
Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not like that.
Does he know that?
Of course he'd. I think.
You know how guys think.
Not like that, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm sure the only thing he's thinking about is getting rid of his little phobia.
What should I do?
Easy. Don't go.
But this was practically my idea, and I told him I could help him with his problem. Besides, this is a chance to use what I've been learning, and I can use it for my thesis paper.
It's up to you. Just don't be surprised when he starts getting friendly around the campfire.
Oh, he's here. I don't know. I'll tell you. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Well, yeah, we need to talk. Just come on in.
Nice place.
Thanks. We just moved in. It's a little bare, though. We need to decorate. Definitely needs a woman's touch.
Are you sure you're alright?
I'm not sure we should go.
So you don't think this will cure me anymore?
Oh, no. I definitely think it'll cure you. It's just that Robert, I just don't know you that well. And
I see.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I understand. It's my fault. I should have told you about my problems.
Oh, no. I don't want you to think that. I'm interested in you. I mean, I'm interested in your problems, and I do want to help.
It's okay, really.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you mad?
No, not mad. On the contrary, I've been thinking it over. I haven't told very many people what happened up there, and I kind of feel like I can trust you. So if you'd still like to hear, I'd like you to be one of them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to hear about it.
I used to visit my dad in Jackson Hole, Wyoming during the summers while I was growing up. I loved it there. But what I looked forward to most was going fishing with my dad. Now the only problem is, I couldn't catch any fish. My dad was the only one who could catch anything. You know, and no matter what I tried, different lures, baits, fishing holes, I still couldn't catch anything. So one day, after my dad went to work, I decided to go fishing by myself. I knew that if I could catch at least one fish, then the bad luck streak would be broken, and I'd be able to catch one when I was with Dad.
I knew this was my day. I was going to catch my very first fish, and I had a plan. Our family owned the property that we always fished on, but there were joining properties where we'd never fished before. I walked for what seemed like days, until finally, I found the perfect spot. I'd been fishing for a while, and, as usual, I hadn't caught anything. And then I heard it.
Appreciate it. Yes. So let me know if you see anything. All right. Bye.
What's wrong?
He came running up here screaming like he was being chased by the devil himself. I couldn't understand what he was saying through the crying. And from the second I put him on the couch, he's been out like a light. He's been sleeping for about 10 hours. We're back here, son.
What's wrong? Is he all right?
He's fine. He came running up here screaming and crying. Something must have scared him really bad. He's just got a few scrapes and bruises. I wanted to let him sleep. He was so exhausted and wanted to let him sleep until you got here.
You think an animal spooked him?
I don't know. But I've never seen anybody so scared in all my life.
I hate to wake him up, but we gotta find out what happened.
Oh, let the poor dear sleep. He looks so tired.
No, Ken's right. If we need to find out if somebody's hurt or needs help.
Well, then let me do it.
Okay.
I told them what happened. The voices, the old shack, the ghostly woman in black, everything. At that time, I didn't know whether they believed me or not. But later on, I found out that one of them did. My grandfather knew something about what happened to me out in the woods that day. He used to think it was just a story, used to scare little kids, but after he heard what happened to me, he knew it was true. In the 1800s, a man, his 11-year-old son, and his new wife settled down there and built a small cabin. They were all very happy until one winter, the wife came down with a fever that lasted for 3 months. It caused brain damage. The once kind and loving wife had become dark, disturbed, and dangerous. The wife became paranoid. Every time the husband would go out hunting, she believed he was going out to see another woman. She thought he was using the food as an excuse. And since the boy ate food, she blamed it all on him. She felt they were working together, some kind of conspiracy against her, I guess. So each time the father would leave, the woman would take it out on the small boy. The beatings got worse over time, but the boy was too afraid to tell his father for fear of what his stepmother would do to him. It gave her pleasure to watch the boy suffer so much. One time the father was gone particularly long. She thought that her husband had left her for good. She began to hate her husband, but even worse, she began to hate the boy more. One night she realized how much the boy looked like his father. She couldn't stand the sight of the boy, so she made him stand outside in the outhouse. She made him stand in front of the window of the outhouse so she could see him. She wanted to make sure he didn't try and leave. Only thing that gave her more pleasure than torturing that poor boy was throwing his half-frozen body down the waste hole to watch him spend the last moments of his life in a dark chasm filled with rats, insects, and human waste. The father later returned, but to an empty house. His wife and beloved boy were nowhere to be found. She left a journal behind for him. It was a record of all the evil she'd perpetrated on his son. but she didn't tell him where his son's final resting spot was. Sometime later, a trapper stopped in and asked for food. He found the father slumped over a table, dead. In his hand lay the favorite toy that belonged to his lost son.
The legend says the woman was damned for what she did and condemned to walk that part of the forest forever. I guess my presence there that day somehow brought her back. Ever since that day, I've never been able to go back to see my dad, or anywhere that even reminded me of that place. I know it sounds silly, but in my mind, I think that she's gonna come back and finish me off or something. Sounds kind of stupid, huh?
No. What a terrible thing to have to go through.
So you don't think I'm crazy?
Not at all. Now I understand what's been going on. And believe it or not, I've heard of things like this happening before. My mom, she saw the ghost of her great-grandmother 20 years after she had died. So no, I don't think you're crazy at all. But I do think you need to face this fear. So if you're still up to it, I think we should go out and try and fix this problem once and for all.
Do you really think I can beat this?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. A little energy boost, just in case we go hiking.
Great, thanks. I don't know about hiking, though. I'm extremely lazy.
I'll just have to beat that out of you.
Good luck. My mommy never made me do any chores.
Mama's boy.
I heard that.
Oh, hey, wait just a second.
What'd you do?
I always turn the TV on when I leave to scare off the bad guys.
Good idea. She did, however, teach me manners.
Way to go, Mom. This is beautiful.
Thanks. It's my grandfather's. Gave it to me. We were really close. I had it hanging there because I've been meaning to fix it. I just haven't had any time.
What's this?
It's my initials.
You know something? I don't even know your last name.
Well, actually, Robert is my middle name.
And the T?
Theodore.
What a cute boy's name.
Thanks.
And the B?
Theodore Robert Bundy.
Nice to meet you, Theodore.
You can call me Ted.
We have arrived to Jessica Welch with some breaking news.
I'm here at Rockport Reservoir, where the body of 21-year-old student Stacy Jones has been found. Jones had been reported missing earlier this week. Her body was found earlier today tied to a tree. She'd been strangled with extensive stab wounds. So many, in fact, the number has yet to be determined. Now, police say that this murder is similar to a recent string of killings in Washington and Oregon state. Utah police have spoken with Oregon and Washington state investigators, and they all agree that the person responsible for those killings is likely responsible for this Utah killing. Now, the police are asking that the public keep an eye out for anything that looks suspicious and to be cautious about whom they approach. They're especially warning young women with long dark hair parted down the middle to be cautious. Apparently, women fitting this description are the serial killer's favorite target. As of now, according to police, the total number of bodies found equals 8.